Every time I see these child-free women by choice, I'm burning with envy. I'm so jealous. I wish someone rescued me before I fell into this pit of hell.
Why do y'all hate women that don't want kids?
People hate women that do not want kids. Why do people hate child-free women? They do not hate the men because they are actually child-free men. They are actually child-free men. But people do not hate child-free men. They hate the women that do not want kids. The women that decided and chose that I do not want kids, or I don't want to have children, or it's not like anything is wrong with me, but I'm not going to have it because I'm not going to give it to society. I just don't want it. Okay? I want to live my life. So people are just looking at those kind of people and be like, you think you're better than us? They hate them. They don't even want to. They don't even want to hear them talk. In fact, when a child-free woman by choice is making a video of how happy her life is, how she's happy with her decision, even someone that is about 60 years old and is coming to say, "Oh, I think," in fact, I bless the day I chose to be a child-free woman. You see, people are like, Some people are hating the fact that women have a choice to choose from having kids and not having kids. I'll have these interesting videos to share with you. Let's go ahead and watch the video together. Then we'll come back and discuss.
Why do y'all hate women that don't want kids? Give me a serious answer that makes sense. What is it about a woman saying, I want a stress-free life, I want a life that is all about me, that pisses y'all off so much? Why does it piss y'all off so much? It's not your body. It's not your life. It's not your choice. It doesn't harm or help you in any way. It literally doesn't affect you. Why do y'all care so much? Why do y'all hate women that don't want kids? And please, give me an answer that doesn't make you sound stupid. Oh, because those women are just selfish. And her being selfish doesn't harm you in any way. Again, it doesn't affect you. Why do you care? Give me an answer that makes sense. Why do y'all hate women that don't want kids? Give me a serious answer that makes sense.
I wrote a small list, but I'm leading with the fact that I'm a mom. Okay, I am here to say part of the quiet part out loud. There's more, but I just haven't thought about it because it doesn't apply to my life, so I've never thought about it. Also, these do not reflect my feelings. This is stuff that I've witnessed raising kids, talking to other mothers. So here is my small list of reasons why they hate on women who want to remain child-free. And I say women because, let's be honest, nobody's hating on men that don't want kids. It's always women. So I'm going to say the quiet part out loud. This is not how I feel. This does not pertain to my life. This is how the majority of those people who are pushing you to have kids feel. You have heard of FOMO, fear of missing out. This is PMO, pissed I'm missing out. Okay, here we go. Do you know how much more money I would have saved for retirement if I didn't have kids? How much less stress, how much more I would have in my bank account. I could actually go on vacations. I can't do any of that because I have kids. So why do you get to do that? Why should you get to travel if I can't? Do you know how expensive it is to travel as not just one person? I have to buy 2+ plane tickets, cruise tickets, concert tickets, dinner tickets, etc. Why do you get to do these amazing things when I can't do these amazing things? Let's talk about your home. Why do you get to live in a nice place? Why do you get to live somewhere that's way nicer than what I can afford? I mean, if it's not something that I can afford, nobody should be able to live there. Nobody's house should be nice, nicer than somebody that has kids, because now you're just rubbing it in our faces. Oh, you got to buy that super pretty piece of wall art for $350 plus. I really love that wall art. I could never own that because my kids would draw on it. My kids would paint on it. My kids would take scissors to it. Don't even get me started on your furniture. How dare you have nice furniture, clothes, a purse, car, heck, even your kitchen dishes that cost $75? I can't have any of that because my kids would destroy it. So why do you get to have it? You get to go out to brunch with your friends. Must be nice. I can't do any of that because I'm a mom. Do you know how much a babysitter costs? Again, these don't pertain to my life. There was a famous man. I don't remember who it was. That was on a talk show with another dude, like Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, one of those. that was saying that everyone says that parenthood is magical and it's the best thing you can do and everybody should do it. And then the baby comes and boom, everybody does a 180 and like, welcome to hell. And when you ask them, why weren't you honest with me about this? They said, if we were honest, nobody would have kids. Okay, I found it. It's Andy Samberg on Parenthood talking to Jimmy Kimmel. And if you searched Andy Samberg Parenthood, you'd be able to find the clip. This is just a snippet of, the quiet part that nobody says out loud. These are also some points that I've seen made on Reddit and real life from people who have friends and family members who are doing better financially than them, that are pissed off that their friends and family are doing better than them. I will always support women who do not want to have kids, even though I had kids. I've got girls. They've been told their entire life that I don't care what everybody tells you. You do not have to grow up and have kids. If you want to grow up and live your life for yourself, live your life for yourself. Yeah. You do not have to have kids. I also told them that I don't care if they ever have kids and make me a grandma. If they have kids and I become a grandma, I'll be as involved as they want me to be. If they want to have, 17 cats, 15 goats, 73 chickens, and a dog, I will be grandma and everybody will get Christmas presents. I currently have one grand cat. He gets a Christmas stocking every year, and he gets presents from Santa Claus. He gets random presents throughout the year for being the best grandbaby ever. I have done my best to teach my girls that there is more to life than having kids. Yeah. Because that is not what I was raised with.
Why do y'all hate women that don't want kids? Give me a serious answer that makes sense.
As a child-free woman, it's because of societal conditioning. Generations and generations and generations of being taught that women are supposed to have kids and that's the only way that they can be happy. That is their main role in life, and men can be as selfish as they want because they're men and, they deserve it. But when women start to act like men, no, that makes them uncomfortable. What's really messed up is trying to pressure someone who says, no, I do not want kids, or no, I know I will make a bad mother, or no, I am not financially stable or responsible, I have mental health issues or physical issues, limitations, things that could potentially cause generational trauma. We're called selfish for taking those into consideration. No, it's selfish for trying to push us into something we don't want just because you did it.
The videos of women choosing to be child-free is making me jealous. Hi, I'm a mother of 6 kids with 2 sets of twins. I'm a Muslim woman and I'm 36 years old. I had my first child when I was only 22 years old, and I got married when I was only 20 years old. I got married and had my firstborn way before my frontal lobe developed. This meant that I didn't really know what I wanted, and I didn't really even know myself because I didn't become a full human myself. At that age, I thought I just wanted to get married and have kids and settle down. At that age, I thought that's the life that I was supposed to have and that's what would give me happiness. But I was very wrong, and now I have TikTok and social media, and everywhere I look, I see women talking about how they're choosing to be child-free and how they're choosing to be single and they're living free and carefree lives. More and more women are choosing to be child-free now, by choice, not because they're infertile or have fertility issues, because they choose not to have children, even though they are well able to. And for this reason, some women are also choosing not to have husbands, boyfriends or partners or anything now. They're choosing to remain single and child-free. I'm seeing new, young and older women preaching about how nice it is to be child-free and to be single and just be carefree in general. Every time these types of videos come across my For You page, I'm burning with envy. I'm so jealous of these women. How are they so smart? How did they figure this out? And how come no one told me before? I wish one person, at least just one person, warned me about this before I got married myself and had my kids by the time I was 23. I wish I can travel back in time and warn myself, slap myself for getting married early, and strangle myself for having kids so early as well. Every time I see these child-free women by choice, I'm burning with envy. I'm so jealous. I wish someone rescued me before I fell into this pit of hell.
Why are mothers so triggered by people that don't want kids?
The mothers that are super triggered by child-free people like me who don't want to have kids are because I genuinely think they want us to suffer through the pain that they went through in all forms when it comes to having a child. And I think they're actually miserable. They possibly could regret having kids themselves. And I think they regret making a decision for themselves. Because my choice to be child free came from my heart and my soul and listening to me and what I want out of life and what I don't want in my life. Like, I made a decision for myself. I did not follow society. I did not follow my friend groups who were all having kids. I didn't follow what anybody expected of me. I did what I desire. And I get to live with that for the rest of my life. So if you have kids for other reasons besides you desiring them, you're probably going to be miserable. And you're probably going to hate on women like me who don't have kids, who made that choice.
The question is, why do people hate women that do not want kids? I personally feel like anybody, either you're a man or you're a woman, either you're a woman that have kids or you are yet to have kids, or you're a mom or grandma or whatever, and you see a woman that have a choice or she's choosing not to have kids and you're hating on her or you're trying to lead her to have kids, you are very selfish. In fact, you are the one that is selfish and the one that is wicked. Because I feel like when mothers are looking at women that decide not to have kids, deep down, they are envying you. They are just jealous because they were not able to make that decision on time. They were not able to make that choice on time. The thing is that you seeing them live that kind of life and you being jealous and hating on them and be like, oh, you're going to feel lonely later, or wait till you get to a certain age. You're not all that happy. You can never find joy if you don't have a child. Like, look at me, I have 2 girls and, they're my world. Or you have nothing. You can never have what it is to be a mother. Or you just kind of want to talk you into having the child, but actually making you feel like the kind of choice you're making, you're going to regret it later. I feel like women that does that, or even men sometimes do it. Women that does that, I feel like they actually want your life, but then they are angry that they could not have that freedom of not choosing to be child free. In fact, some women want to be child free. Some mothers actually want to be child free, but they could not make that decision because of family, because of society, because of they didn't even know they are supposed to make the choice to start with, or they just got pregnant because they got married and they feel like, oh, they're supposed to have children. So now that they have gone through the mother phase and they see that, oh, they don't even have a life anymore, and they're seeing you the same age with them, and you have a life, you have your life figured out, you have everything put together, and then they don't even have anything put together. They are jealous, they are envious, and that is why most of them always want to make you feel like your decision, you're going to regret it. And they don't want child free by choice women to talk. They think, in fact, some mothers, there was a time like some mothers were coming online to say that, oh, you all child free women that always just make videos and tell us how peaceful your house is, da 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 da. That is not what we want. We want this, we want that. We should stop putting it on our face, stop showing it. You don't have to show it, live your life. Why must you start a video by saying, as a child-free woman of so age, maybe at age 40, you're kind of showing off. It doesn't make sense. Some mothers were coming online to actually, talk about it. And even people in the comment section, the same mothers comment section were like, oh, I'm even fed up of those kind of women that all they do is just put their content around them being child-free. But nobody is talking about people that put their content around being mom, mother of this, mother of that. Like, we see videos of women introduce themselves in the video and be like, hi, my name is this, I'm mom of 4, I'm 26 years old, mom of 5, mom of 6. Nobody come for them, okay, and say, why are you introducing yourself? Why can't you just go straight to the point? So why are you making your content all around you talking about you being a mom? But when it comes to a child free by choice woman trying to live her life and letting people know that, see, what they say is wrong. They tell you that if you're a woman and you don't have a child before age 30, when you reach age 40, 50, you will regret it. A woman at age 50 is coming online to tell you that I am still not regretting it. In fact, I am happier that I chose that to make that decision. And people are angry because of that. I don't know. Sometimes I really want to put myself in their shoes. I want to be angry with Childfree by Choice women, but I cannot because I am happy that some women are actually making that decision and they are sticking to it. Like a lot of men want to be child free by choice, but they cannot be child free. They already have a child. In fact, the thing is, they always say that you're going to regret not having children. I feel like it's better for you to regret not having children than to regret you have the children. Because once you become a parent, once you become a mom, you cannot become not a mom. If that makes sense. You're still going to be a mom for life unless probably your child gets on. Even when a child gets unalive, you're still going to be a mom because people will still remember you as a mom. You're already a mom, okay? So it's better for you to regret, like, or to wish that, oh, I feel like I should have, you know, probably had one to see how it feels like. It's better, okay? Because I feel like if you still want to be a mom, you can still be a mom even when you're child free. You can still be a mom if you're child free. If later on you choose to want to be a parent, you can still be a mom probably at 60. You can still want to be a mom. You can still be a mom to another child, right? It might not be your own child, but you can still be a mom, right? But if you're a mom before you being a child free, you cannot be a mom and transform to child free. You're already a mother. And that's it. You cannot mom yourself. So regret, is it better for you to regret being a mom or regret being a child-free woman? And the way the old statistic is going and the way child-free by choice women are going, in fact, I'm yet to see a child-free by choice woman that tell you I regret being a child-free by choice woman. The one that made the decision, not the ones that probably are following the society. Of course, some women are actually feeling like, oh, maybe I should also be child-free by choice. They don't know what they want. They're just, thinking they should be, right? So if the ones that make the decision and decided that they want to be a child-free by choice woman, even from their young age or even when they're adult age and they feel like this is the kind of life I want to live and they stick to it, they are not regretful at all. Okay? But compare mothers, the women that have always been dreaming to be a mom. The women that have always been dreaming to be a mom, they tell you, I can't wait to have my kids. I can't wait to get pregnant. I can't wait for someone to be calling me mommy. Once they start having that children, they are already exhausted. And now they're like, is this what it is to be a mom? Most of them are regretful. Most of them are not happy with their lifestyle. They want to up out, but they cannot because they're already there. They've already started that kind of life. You cannot remove yourself from being a mom. You have to be there for your children, okay? And if you want to be a good mom, it's even more exhausting, okay? If you want to be available for your children, is more exhausting. You have to leave everything and attend to them 100, right? That is how you show that you're really available for your children, and that is very exhausting. And imagine doing that and seeing other women enjoying themselves, can just pick up their bag and go to anywhere. Their house is clean, they have sanity, they have peace of mind. You can get your peace of mind unless you kind of run away or go and hide somewhere. Even when you go to the restroom, your children will follow you to the restroom. Anywhere you go, they follow you. Like you are now a mom, and it comes with a lot of responsibility, which there is no shade to people that want to be a mom, no problem. But then it comes with a lot of responsibility. But the question is, why do women or men, not just women, because even men hate on child-free by choice women, but why do people actually hate on child-free by choice women that decided that they're not going to have children, they don't want to have children? Why is it that people usually hate on them? That's a conversation we're having in today's video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, your girl Mara David, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.